Hey everybody, we are live and we are watching. Bryan Kohberger has just learned. Bryan Kohberger has just landed in Moscow, Idaho. And we're going to see live here. Hopefully we can get some views of him coming off the plane in Moscow. Lots of police activity now walking over towards the aircraft that Bryan has been extradited in. And we're going to keep an eye here and see if we can see any activity going on. Appreciate everybody checking back in with me this evening. I want to go live really quick because I saw this pop up on the radar. And we'll wait to see if we can see any images of Bryan getting off that plane. Again, if you're just joining the stream, we're waiting. Bryan Kohberger has just landed in Moscow, Idaho, and we're waiting to see if there is any activity that the cameras can pick up. So just hang in there with me here. We'll see what we got. And it looks like there's Bryan there being escorted by police. You can see him in the orange jumpsuit. And it looks like he's going to be taken over to a fleet of cars that are ready and waiting. If you're just joining the stream, Bryan Kohberger has just landed in Moscow, Idaho. We saw him walk from the plane, and he is now being put, looks like, inside a pickup truck or an SUV. Lots of armed police in and around that area. It looks like it's a very well sealed off area where Bryan is being taken. If you missed it, he came off the plane in a full orange jumpsuit with cuffs to the front. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We need the upvotes on the stream. I would really appreciate that. Bryan has been put inside. It looks like either a SUV or a pickup truck there. And he was just put in there probably about 45 seconds ago. So if you missed it, I'm just going to kind of wait to see what happens here. So he is back in Moscow. He just landed there maybe about 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago or so. Wait to see where and what kind of escort he has leaving the airport. He's inside this, looks like pickup truck or SUV to the left-hand side of the screen. Looks like they're still situating him there. We'll wait to see what happens here, if there's any activity. Appreciate everybody hanging out this evening with me here on the stream. Actually, just did a stream about 20 minutes ago. I got off that stream, then I saw this come up really quick, and I wanted to jump on because this is very important. If you're just checking in, Bryan Kohberger has landed in Moscow. Well, has landed in Idaho. He'll be taken back to Moscow, Idaho, where he'll seemingly over the next 2 days face a judge and read get his affidavit read to him to see what kind of charges. Kind of wait to see what happens here. And if you're just joining, Bryan is in the SUV, just leaving to the left-hand side there, or pickup truck. Very heavily armed here. Lots of police vehicles in tow. And we'll just see what we can get as far as a view here the next couple of minutes before we shut down the stream. Wow, 9 people just jumped in. Appreciate everybody for checking in with me. If you're just jumping in, Bryan Kohberger has landed in Moscow, Idaho, and is being taken off to jail. He's got a kind of a fleet of cars or trucks, SUVs that are leading him out of the airport. And it was very quick. If you go back and watch, plane pulled in, it taxied in, and they got him out right away and got him into a vehicle and off. And this is the plane here to the right-hand side of the screen was the plane that Bryan was flown in. And it looks like it's backing up and taxiing, possibly moving out, and to go on to possibly a next destination. But again, I wanted to jump on really quick. I saw this pop up, and I didn't want to miss this. And that's going to be it. Bryan has been taken off to jail, to Moscow, Idaho. So hopefully we will see some activity tomorrow or possibly Friday as him going into court and getting his sealed affidavit read to him, so we can actually see what the charges, what the charges will be, and what information that the investigation led up to, pointing all signs in Bryan's direction, allegedly being the suspect murderer in this case. I'm just going to go a couple more minutes here, and then we'll end this stream. Again, I just want to jump on really quick and not miss this, because this is very important. If you do, let's do this. We're going to back up the stream a little bit here. We can watch the plane taxi in. This is the plane that Bryan arrived on. You can see it landing. I missed it. Back this up. And you can see how quickly he was taken off that plane and whisked away kind of in a fleet of SUVs. Let me try to speed this up a little bit here. So we had the plane taxi in, and I'll take you up to the moment. Plane taxis in. To the left is the fleet of police vehicles that are awaiting Bryan. You can see a lot of police, maybe state police, FBI agents to the left. Very small plane. Apparently this had to stop, I think, twice or 3 times to fuel. And this trip actually took a lot longer than normal. I wouldn't see they would put him on a commercial flight. So this is obviously the best way to get him back to Idaho. And just a couple more minutes here, and you'll see Bryan being taken off the plane in police custody and escorted over to those SUVs that were to the left-hand side. Excuse me. Appreciate everybody checking in this evening. If you're new here on the channel, please subscribe, upvote, and comment. That really does help move this channel along in the YouTube algorithm. In a few minutes here, you see Bryan taken off the plane. Police, of course, police escorted. There's a fleet of police vehicles to the left-hand side who will be escorted out there and then quickly taken away off to jail. So we'll give this a couple more minutes here. And right here is to the left here is that police escort. Looks like maybe state police, FBI. and they're going to go get him now. Be turned over very quickly. They move very quickly, not a lot of wasted time at all. Excuse me, and get him into that truck or SUV very quickly. And you'll see him in the all orange jumpsuit as he comes out, as he kind of breaks from the plane. I wish the camera was just on the other side of that plane so we could see what was going on. It's like, well, I couldn't get over there. But I'm sure it's pretty well blocked off on that side, because you'll see them kind of go up to the left when to the right when they go out. There's a road that they'll be on. So a couple more seconds, we'll see Bryan just come out around that plane with the police escort, and he'll be whisked into a fleet of SUVs. And you can see them walking now. Bryan will be escorted with 2 police officers with the all orange jumpsuit on. We'll let this play out this second time here. I actually rewinded the stream a little bit. We'll let this play out for the new watchers that have come in to watch the stream, so they can just check out the action that's going on. And once that ends, we'll close the stream up, and hopefully we'll get some information tomorrow. Hopefully he gets his court date tomorrow or Friday, and we'll have that unsealed affidavit, because that's what everybody is waiting for, chomping at the bit in this case. Guys, just take a moment, please. I have 10 people watching the stream. If I could just get all 10 of you to upvote this stream, it will push it out there in the algorithm, and we can start getting some attention to this channel. Please give it some upvotes. I really would appreciate it. Let's get this out in the YouTube algorithm. Just smash that like button. It's really easy. Smash that like button. A lot of police activity there, getting him locked in that vehicle. And it's going to be set to take off here in a few minutes. Once we see them pull up the road, I'm going to close up the stream and call it a night. And I will be back with some new material soon. Please, if you could, just hit that like button down below, that thumbs up button, just really quick. It takes 2 seconds. Really would appreciate it. I'm going to seal that vehicle up and move this convoy along pretty quickly here in a minute. I heard someone say something about being in full body armor. All right, that convoy is going to move out here, and Bryan will be taken off to a Moscow jail. just joining the stream, just watched Bryan Kohlberger land in Moscow, Idaho, and is being taken off to jail. If you just take a minute, please, if you just take one quick minute, I know I'm begging, I'm sounding desperate, but please like this stream. It'll help it get out into the algorithm. Really would appreciate that. And once they pull off here, I'm going to call this a night and close up this stream. If any new information happens in the next couple hours while I'm up, I'll pop back on. Maybe we can do a quick live stream. But I appreciate everybody watching this evening. And that's going to be it. I'm going to end this one here again. Appreciate everybody popping over, joining the stream with me, having some fun, just checking out what's going on, the next steps in this case. But I will be back soon in the near future once some new information comes out, and I will bring that to you here on the Opinionated Idiot YouTube channel. Appreciate it. You guys all have a good rest of your evening. If anything pops up here in the next 2 hours or so, maybe I'll pop back on, do a live stream. Thank you so much, and have a good night. See you guys.